Welcome back. This is Kaya Redford. Okay, so step 2 on being a master of influence and communication is invoking the appropriate state within you. So how to do that? You know, a gentleman came to my seminar once and he said, Kaya, I'm having a challenge, I'm kind of struggling. And I asked him what? He said, when I get to that sales call, I'm just not feeling it. I just feel like I've got so many no's consecutively that I kind of don't have that energy, that confidence. And I asked him, I said, can you remember a time when you closed a big deal? Or you closed 2 or 3 deals consecutively back to back? And he was thinking, he says, yeah, I have to go back a couple years back. He says, yeah, I can remember a time when I was like on fire. And I said, awesome, and can you go back to that time right now? So I asked him to sort of in his mind remember the event, go down into his body, remembering when he was there, what was he seeing, what was he hearing, what he was feeling at that time that he closed a pretty big deal. And I could see his whole body language just change. He had like electricity. The skin color, he had more sort of blood come into his face. The redness of his face came through, and he just sort of started to shift and change. And he was just more animated. I said, if you were to think about that, you know, what it feels like right after you close a big deal, do you feel different right now? He says, yeah, I feel a lot different. I said, how to invoke the appropriate state within you is very important. Observe your state. Observe what state you're in, what we're in. And invoke. What do I mean by invoke? Invoke just means bring up, bring out the right state, the state that you need to be in to achieve a goal and create the outcome and results you want. So let me ask you this. How would you like to learn how to do that? Would you like to learn how to do that? To be at the top of your game all the time? To be able to invoke the appropriate state? You would? Awesome, awesome, because I'm going to be teaching you how to do that. And also, let me ask you this. What would be appropriate states that for you to bring up and bring out? What would you say? Let's say if you're a sales professional, let's say if you're a leader, if you're an entrepreneur and you want to achieve outstanding success, what do you think would be the energy, the state that you would like to be in pretty much all the time for success at those goals? Get a piece of paper out, or maybe your journal, and I want to just write down a few words. Write down a few words right now, and if you like, just pause the video. Okay, I'm going to assume you just did that. And if you didn't do that, pause the video and make sure you do it. Awesome. I'm going to assume you wrote down a few words. So I'm going to share with you what I've noticed are some words. And of course, there's many things. But I'm just going to focus on 3 or 4 real quick ones. Authenticity. Yes, people like to do business with people that are what? Real. Yes? They like to do business with someone that they can trust. So when that person is really authentic, comes from the heart, is very real, that's believable, and that builds trust, yes? Also enthusiasm. You want to be the most excited person in a situation. If you are truly confident about what you're presenting, giving your product and your service, you want to be enthusiastic about it. You want to bring about their enthusiasm. In order to bring about their enthusiasm, you would bring about your what? Your own enthusiasm. Yes? Awesome. And then positivity. Okay? I think we have enough limitations and lack and negativity in the world that we don't need to add to more of it. Would you agree? We want to be positive. There's an interesting thing where we talk about different mindsets. Either your customers or your clients are going to influence you on the limitation of how they can't do something, how they can't afford it or whatever, or you're going to influence them on the possibilities. the positive side of things, yes? So you got to bring that positivity. And then finally, the biggest one for me, what I've noticed in the Fortune 500 companies that I've trained, is a sense of what? A sense of urgency. Some people, it seems like they're just waiting for success. They're waiting to be number one. They're waiting for someday. Someday I'll do this. Someday I'll live the life I want to live. Someday I'll have a successful business. Someday I'll buy the home I want. Someday, someday, someday. I call that the someday. What we'd like to say is, when is now the time? My question to you is, when is now the time that you go all the way with this, that you master these things? And would you like for me to share with you how to invoke the appropriate state, how to bring out the passion, the fire, and I'm going to assume maybe you already have some of that coming out. Would you like for me to show you how to tap into it even deeper? Because there's a theory that we can only go as high in life as we're willing to dig deep inside ourselves. If you've ever watched Insanity videos or Beachbody, they're a company that has exercise videos on TV or on cable. And one of the celebrities of that, Sean, I think it's, Sean T. He says, dig deeper. You gotta dig deep. If you want results, you gotta dig deep. So in other words, we can only go as high in life as we dig deep. And having that sense of urgency, saying that I deserve success and happiness now, not sometime in the future, right now. So would you like for me to share with you how to tap into your true power, how to invoke the state, how to become even more authentic in your communication? Would you? Even more enthusiastic. Yes, would you? Even more positive, even higher level of sense of urgency. Would you? Awesome. Awesome. We'll continue with me on this journey, and I'm going to share with you some amazing tools on how to do that, and how to tap into the you that you know is in you, the greatness in you. Awesome. Good, and I'll see you on the next video.